Okay, tonight our focus is on the national capital, which looks an absolutely messy capital. It's the second day of the strike by sanitation workers in Delhi, while the Delhi government and its municipal body, the MCD, are involved in a blame game over the workers' pay. The national capital continues to stink due to the garbage accumulation. Now, after the Dussehra and Vijayadashami festivities, a lot of garbage has been piled up in several areas. Those multiple images across your television screens from Patparganj, Yamuna Ghat, Lakshmi Nagar to Chirag, Delhi. Unbelievable. But there's no one out to clear this capital's mess in the festive season. Several unions of sanitation workers under the Municipal Corporation of Delhi also staged protests against Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, demanding payment of 2-month-old salaries along with arrears. But a blame game is clearly on, with the Delhi government laying the blame at the BJP-controlled civic body and the BJP instead holding the AAP government responsible for this mess. So clearly, who is to be blamed while the national capital looks messy and it stinks? I'm joined tonight by Raghav Chadha, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, the government in Delhi, Harshdeep Malhotra, Mayor of East Delhi Municipal Corporation, and Mr. R.G. Gupta, who is a town planner and former policy commissioner with the TDA. But let me begin with you, in fact, Mr. Harshdeep Malhotra. Where do you stand? Why is it that East Delhi MCD has been every now and then agitating, and we are seeing such frequent visuals, the stinking visuals in the national capital?
The reason being is Delhi government is not giving the funds to municipalities, which is their constitutional obligation. This is there in the Act of MCD. It is a constitutional provision that they have to make their municipalities economically viable and economically potential also. Just giving 400 crores, which is not sufficient enough. They have to give at least 1000 crores extra for this, because 1200 crores is our salary only, and rest of the functions are there to perform, and they are giving by just 400 crores. 409 crores is sufficient. It is not sufficient at all. And this is unconstitutional also.
Okay.
And because the strike is not due to the non-payment of their salaries, we are paying them the salaries. The issue is their 10 years old arrears, which is approximate 200 crores, which Delhi government in 2012 also promised to pay us. They didn't. Now the AAP government is not paying that. Even they are not hearing, they are not ready to listen that even.
Okay, let's get in now Raghav Chadha to respond to that. Raghav, you know, these accusations that you are not creating budgetary provisions really, which is at the root of this entire problem.
Okay, first of all, I hold in my hand a press release issued by the Deputy Chief Minister yesterday, in which he clearly stated that 70% of the annual budgetary allocation to the MCDs has already been transferred to them. This is 30% more than the funds given to them in the corresponding period of last financial year. In this financial year, still 5 months are left, but 70% of the funds have been given to them. Point number one. Point number two, their outstanding loans to the tune of 6,000 crores have been asked. Can I please complete? Yes,
please go ahead, Raghav, and I would like you to, you know, let's simplify these numbers. Saying that 70%, you know,
I will. The fact is, yes, the fact is, no, I can simplify, I can break it down. North MCD has been given 1300 odd crores, South has been given 1200 odd crores, and East has been given 800 odd crores since April 2015 to 15th October 2015. The fact is that these MCDs are manufacturing a crisis, are manufacturing these strikes in order to create a political furor. The fact is that the central government, the DDA, owes money to these MCDs to the tune of 1500 odd crores. Their allocation under Swachh Bharat Abhiyan that needs to be given by the central government to the MCDs is about 600 odd crores. So the money that the central government owes to these MCDs are not being given. The money that the government of Delhi owes to these MCDs has been given, and much more has been given to them. Okay. So the fact is that functionally as well as financially, the MCDs have collapsed. They are completely financially
Mr. Malhotra,
imprudent,
are you manufacturing
and
this
they are
crisis
ridden
every
with
second
corruption.
day because
They
this is
pay
a
the
different
amount-
party?
In fact, the crises have been manufactured by AAP government only. First of all, it is a wrong statement that they have given 800 crores to EDMC. They have given 409 crores only. I am saying it and I can prove it. I have the documents with me. They have paid just 409
Please prove
crores.
it.
Their
Please prove
allocation is for 576 crores
Please
only.
prove it.
Okay,
Your allocation is even.
there are claims being made by both sides.
Your
Mr. Rajiv
allocation
Gupta,
in the
let me bring you
provision is
in.
576 crores
The government
only.
has
Let me get in Mr. R.G. Gupta, who's been who's a town planner as well. Mr. Gupta, in this tutu mame
This
of
is
the
absolutely
BJP
a wrong
versus AAP
statement,
claims,
Raghav.
it's the national capital that is struggling here. How do you look at this, sir?
Hello.
Mr. Gupta, I'm asking you, how are you looking at this entire
Hello.
tutu mame and the slugfest?
I am speaking. Yes, please listen. I am speaking as a planner. We have a master plan, but very much detailed master plan, in which Delhi has been divided into 18 zones: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K1, K2, L, M, N, O, P1, P2. All the details of solid waste management has been given in OV zone. Complete plan is there. Please see the plan, study it, and then do the work. About the money, I can't say anything about the money. I am not concerned with the money, I am concerned with the plan. The plan is there, and details have been given there. How, where to put the garbage, how to lift it, where to put the garbage. The complete plans is there. Please see that plan and work accordingly to that plan.
Mr. Gupta, do you think this is a problem because of funds, or this is essentially a problem because it's not about funds? It's really about implementing what is there on paper.
I can't comment on this one. If the funds are not there, please take from private sector. Something has to be done. You see, people can't live in the polluted areas. Something has to be done, but the system of planning is there in the master plan. Complete details are given there, and they have to see, they have to work on that one.
Okay, Raghav, please go ahead. You wanted to respond to that.
About the money, naturally they can deal only with the Delhi government.
First of all, the demands, from what we have learned from media reports, the demands of these, the employees who are striking involve, a demand for a cashless health settlement, regularization of jobs, loans at subsidized rates from nationalized banks. All these demands have been lying unattended for the past decade. The BJP has been ruling the MCD for the past 8 years, but suddenly, out of the blue, in order to shift the focus from the current discourse that is about Dalit atrocities, the government and the BJP very conveniently plans to orchestrate a strike, manufacture a crisis, so that the focus shifts away and our government can be put in the dock.
Not doing it
The
when the
fact
Congress
is,
was
as far
ruling
as
at the state
financial
and the
disbursements
centre?
go, much more has been given to them.
Raghav, why wasn't the BJP then manufacturing this crisis when the Congress was ruling at the centre and the state during Sheila Dikshit's time? During that time, the MCD was with the BJP.
I'll tell you. Yes, the fact is, yes, and I can prove it to you, and I have documents to say that we have given them 40% more funds that Ms. Sheila Dikshit ji used to give to them. The fact is that the Safai Karamcharis, all the Dalits, all the weaker section of the society, the marginalized, they voted for us and they received a crushing defeat. And it is clearly out of vengeance, retribution, vindictive politics that the Bharatiya Janata Party is manufacturing this crisis. The figures show otherwise. Money has been given to them. Safai Karamcharis are saying that we don't want to strike, but the BJP leaders are forcing them to strike in order to create this crisis. And when you ask this question to the BJP,
how do you respond to these accusations?
I think the BJP must
that you are actually instigating the workers to go on strike.
Striking employees are demanding their arrears of the tune of 200 crores, which we don't have right now. We have only approximate 700 crores of our income, and 409 crores have been given to us by the Delhi government, and our salary is 1200 crores per year. You can very well imagine there is a deficit of around 150 crores for the salary even. Keep apart all the other 1000 crore expenses of education, primary health and other things. They are clearly saying that 800 crores have been paid. They have not paid. They
Sir,
have
but
paid
Mr.
just
Malhotra,
409 crores.
Can I
But
respond?
Mr. Malhotra, Raghav Chadda here is accusing that the employees do not want to go on a strike because at the end of the day, this is a new government. There have been old governments. Why is this new government completely being cornered for what went wrong even with the old Congress government?
Because earlier government was supporting the municipalities irrespective of their politics. But this time, I am sorry to say, our government is still contesting election. They are still contesting election for corporation now. They have started doing the things, they have started doing the politics for corporation elections only. Why don't they implement 4th Finance Commission? I am just asking. Why don't you implement it? Is pending from the last 1.5 years.
So, Raghav, I saw you smiling to that comment. Are you now preparing for the corporation battle through these statements?
You just answer, Raghav. You just answer why you are not implementing 4th Finance Commission report.
Okay, let's listen to Raghav Chadda.
When the BJP has no answer.
Mr. Malhotra, let's listen to Raghav for a second, then I'll go to Mr.
Just
Gupta.
answer one question.
When the Bharatiya Janata Party has no answers to your pertinent points, they go to the 4th Finance Commission, they go to Dadri, they go to Punjab, they go to what?
That is very important.
It is
because
the
in the
Bharatiya
4th
Janata Party that is orchestrating
1,000
now,
crore
if the
extra
spokesperson of the BJP on the panel says that there is financial crisis in the MCDs. Now let me please dilate on this. The fact is that these MCDs are epitome of financial imprudence and corruption. 15th October 2015, that is 1 week back, there was a newspaper report in the Indian Express, and I'm sure Smita you might have read it.
Yes.
The report said that the MCDs spend a whopping 1 crore rupees per month for the maintenance of their website, whereas the Delhi government spends about 5 lakh rupees.
Okay.
So the MCDs are ridden with corruption, with financial imprudence, and global universities are conducting studies.
While both of you are speaking at each other instead of to each other, Mr. Gupta,
They don't have money for the
let me just get in a word from Mr. R.G. Gupta. Yeah, Mr. Gupta, you are a town planner and you've also been with the DDA in the past. Is the essential problem because the MCD is corrupt?
Sir, you ask me any question about the planning.
Sir, but plans can only be implemented if the bodies are not corrupt.
The planning maybe today or tomorrow, maybe yesterday.
So what I'm asking is, the plans can only be implemented if the bodies are not corrupt. Do you think the problem is because MCD is corrupt?
What do you mean by MCD?
I can't comment on that one, but I know that the planning is the correct one. They have to arrange the funds. They should arrange the funds.
Have been arrested for the sake of corruption. 33 were from the Delhi government. So who is corrupt? It is definitely the Delhi government employees who are corrupt. 33 employees of the Delhi government have been arrested for the corruption cases.
They are at least acting against corruption.
That is there in the record. That is there in their advertisement.
Okay, one final word, Raghav. I'll let you have the final comment before I wrap up this debate.
You see, I think every Delhiite person who spent time in Delhi knows how corruption ridden the BJP ruled MCD is and how they have worked over the years for the past 8 years.
But Raghav, then one final word.
And my pertinent question to the BJP would be,
when will Delhiites see a cleaner Delhi?
Just municipalities.
The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, the much touted Prime Minister's pet project, they need to give some money to the
Gentlemen, I'm requesting you both in 30 seconds each. Tell me when will Delhi see a cleaner Delhi? First, Raghav.
Swachh Bharat Abhiyan's money is to route it through Delhi government only.
The fact, yes,
any money is to be routed through Delhi government. It is not the central government directly can give to any municipality in India.
1 second, Mr. Malhotra, please let me have the final words very quickly. Mr. Malhotra, I'll come back to you. Yes, Raghav.
Who are, I hope that the MCD realizes
my final words is I am requesting Delhi government
and politics
for the sake of Karamcharis,
is leading nowhere. It is only the Dalit
people, please release funds, keeping aside the politics. Keeping aside the politics, Raghav.
It is the BJP which is gaining political money.
I'm afraid both of you are repeating yourselves. I asked both of you for solution. Nobody has come forward with a solution. It looks like it suits both the parties to actually continue with this squabble.
The only solution is to pay their debts.
Okay, you say pay your dues, which Raghav claims that the government has already paid. We will perhaps come back with the figures and break it down for our audience.
Of the
Raghav
annual
is clearly
allocation has been
saying
given.
on TV that 800
Much
crores
more
have been
than
given,
what
which is
Sheila
a wrong
Dikshit used to
statement.
give.
I'm
But
afraid
not
I'll
10 crores
have
have
to
been
wrap
paid.
up
You
this
tell me.
debate. Raghav Chadda, Mr. Gupta as well as Mr. Malhotra, I'm afraid we'll have to wrap up this debate. But clearly the debate is messy, which goes on to show that Delhi is not getting cleaned up anytime soon. We will have a messy capital to deal with in the next few days too.